Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from Matrix Earth. Well, probably figure I gotta chime in on the latest hustle. It's a brutal hustle, but all at the end of it, it's all a hustle. So yeah, the Nashville shooting. Armed transgender shoots up Christian school. On the surface, you would think, according to the standard narrative, it wouldn't be getting any play because, you know, it's the media, progressives, you know, beloved totem, if you will, for this time period we're going through. And it's targeting the hated group in America, right? Nope. This one's fully on blast. And why, dude? Because it's meant to get you reacting. It's meant to get everybody reacting. That's why they're putting it out. They're trying to get the Christians to live in fear and forget the truth of a loving God and what it's all really about, and clutch their pearls and so that they'll go forward to this thing. And then it's to get this group of people that, unfortunately, I don't want to speak in generalities, but a lot of them suffer from mental health issues, man. And, you know, make that group of mental health people feel that they're going to get persecuted and genocided, and get them to go in and do the dirty work of the system. You know, I've been talking about this one for a while, that this group of people, this next generation of whatever they are, the millennials, are the fodder, are the cannon fodder for the collapsing system, right? They're the easy scapegoat and the easy wind up toys, dude. Because again, it's all about polarization and factions, and at the end of the day, it is all about getting everybody to lose their composure and fight it out. And the hustle's for real. I mean, just on your basic like weirdness, if you want to get into the into the numbers, there's a lot of 6s, a lot of 9s, and a lot of 33s all over this thing. I mean, all over it. I don't really do that kind of stuff. That seems to be low-hanging fruit and a distraction from what it really is. And what again is what's the hustle? The hustle is to view this as a surface level incident and not take responsibility for what the long-term goals is. This is the end result. This is what it begins to look like, with the abandonment of the family, with parents shirking their responsibility, with the pharmaceutical industry flooding young bodies full of pills, with oversaturation of media. I mean, dude, let's not forget the dude in the cabin warned us all about this, dude. He wrote a big manifesto about it, and these people are over-socialized on a system that hates them and manipulates them. They're easily molded. Like, look, imagine being a young person raised in a world of electronic noise. Not out here, not in this. They haven't been raised in this. They've been raised in a grid of electronic noise, and told them the only way to satisfy their discomfort is to alter their spacesuit. Not go to God, not go to the source, but to dig into the superficial. And so they go in and they dig into the superficial, they change their spacesuit, they readorn their spacesuit. And that probably works for a while, just like drugs and alcohol work for a while, just like any sort of distraction will work for a while. And then they get to a point where that didn't fix it. That didn't fix the disharmony, the disease, the discomfort. And here we are, man. Here we are. I've been warning, man, like it's not going to come in the way everybody thinks it's going to come. It's gonna look something diabolical. Look, they cut the demons loose a long time ago. So what's the hustle? The hustle is to get everybody off balance. To get everybody off balance. I mean, you instantly see on the again, as a person who follows and looks into both sides of the world and tries to explore the other paradigm as much as the paradigm that, like, look, I've been warning for a long time that the right is no different than the left when it comes to the polarization units. And you can see it on blast. I watched this just come up on blast through the platforms, and you know, the super far right types are like, look, dude, look at these people and see, and then, you know, the far lefters are like, it's because of these people, see, and it's bad parenting across the board, dude. That's what it is. It's just bad parenting across the board. And so the hustle is to get you to be afraid, right? They convince this person that they needed to live in fear, man. And that's what fear will get you, dude. That's what fear will get you. That will get you into walking into some building and doing the most diabolical, horrible thing, to blame the world for your problems. And again, is nobody wants to look where the real problems are. You know, it is. It's the like how long have I been saying on this channel? The revolution's at the dinner table, dude. You have a society that celebrates dysfunction, broken family, and at the same time celebrates the superhero mentality, the one-off soldier going in to save the day, dude, which promotes, you know, totalitarianism on one level, and then the horrific nature of authoritarianism on the other level. It's again, as everything's in this polarized binary of black and white, right and wrong, left and right. That's the hustle, dude. The hustle is to get you to forget about the truth. That you are the only way to change this reality through a relationship with a loving God. And again, is part of the hustle is right on blast with, you know, what it is, dude. And yeah, the everybody let this go a long time ago, man. So the reaction to it now is going to appear to be an attack. Like I made the video the other day, like, it's mind-blowing that all of a sudden, like out of the blue, all these laws are being passed banning the medical community from mutilating young children, dude. Like, so this has been going on a while, dude. It's just now that everybody's woo about it, and it's again, it's this trying to close the barn door after the horses got out, dude. This country we live in abandoned its values a long time ago, dude, for cheap interest-bearing currency and jet skis and ski trips and vacation trips to Cancun, dude. America became the land of the trinkets versus the land of God and love and building community, right? So yeah, that's the hustle. The hustle is to get you to think that it's all over, dude. And it just began. But you have to have made the mental shift to realize that what is all over is the postcard, the illusion of it all, the fakeness that always was, dude. You can only live on propaganda for so long. And then it just becomes a flaccid reality, dude, because at the end of the day, dude, like, just to go back to, the mountains don't care. And when you put yourself up against that reality, and you have been trained in digital hopium, and then you come out in the world and realize how hard it is, how gnarly it all is to just get plants to grow, to maintain your animals, to keep harmony in the household, to educate a child, to love yourself enough to love the people around you. Once you get to those sort of crossroads, you realize that it's all work. There's no vacation. There's no easy way out. So what I say to you is, yeah, take a good look at it, dude. Take a good look at the hustle, because it's been hustle on parade every Monday, dude. That was a Monday event, right? And they're all distractions. They're all distractions from the truth. It's spring. Go plant some crops. Go plant some food. Go plant some love in your heart, man. These are people that have been abused by a society, by corporations, and we've allowed that to occur. We are all in this together. As much as you want to be them over there, it's not them over there, dude. We sat back for generations and let the ad agencies, the pharmaceutical corporations, the industrial agriculture poison the bodies, the minds, and the souls of this generation. So we have to do a lot of like soul searching on ourselves, and we have to realize that hatred and disdain and ugliness only gets more hatred, disdain, and ugliness. And again, that's why all these laws all of a sudden have come on the books. They're again not addressing the problem. Not addressing the problem of mental illness. You know, Fight Club, the movie, breaks it all down. Like it's all in Fight Club, dude. When Tyler Durden's given the speech about the buying useless things for useless people to, you know, impress them, that whole speech, that is, these children were born in that window, dude. The warnings have all been out there, dude. Like, this was where it was gonna go. So what are you gonna do, dude? You gonna get mad? You gonna get angry? or are you going to get busy living, dude? You're going to get busy raising children. Like, it's the only way out of this thing, dude. Is we have to raise the next generation of children free of screens and full of books, dude. Yeah, they look, let's be clear, dude. The propagandists know that the books are where it's at. Why do you think all the stuff's going on in the libraries, dude? like you may have forgotten about the libraries, but they sure haven't. And again, that's the problem with with this is good people can't think like evil people, but evil people can think like good people, you know? So they know what we're not seeing. They know where we're not paying attention. They knew how to rob this generation from under our wings, dude. And here we are. This is the end result of negligence of a society. This is your lack of participation. This is that whole thing on blast. We live in a society that doesn't even want to acknowledge mental health except in a pharmaceutical way. You know, like Bukowski said, is to claim that you're sane in an insane society is to be insane. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if that's the actual thing, but that's it. Is this society we have has always been insane. Our peace is maintained by war, and we don't want to acknowledge this. Our Western lands were conquered with genocide. Like, we don't want to acknowledge that. And I will say this once again, and I know it's just a full divergent from the thing, but if you're on the, if you're wondering what's going on, it's the skeleton in the closet. It's the not acknowledging how we came to occupy this land. Right, wrong, that's not the question. It's acknowledging the truth. We walk on the bones of the unacknowledged. We walk on the bones of the genocided. That's a gnarly pill to swallow, dude. I get it. And the initial reaction is no, but like there's no one here to testify to it really, dude. Again, is you can get into this as a horrific thing, but you know, Wounded Knee, let's not forget about Wounded Knee, dude. If you're going to make a big deal about things, dude, Wounded Knee, right? So as we move forward, we only have one choice, and that is to open our heart to love and realize the damage of our polarized hatred has caused. We're all participants in it, so. And that's the hustle, dude. You can get all crazy with all the 6s and the 9s and the 33s. You can get all crazy with, you know, he, him, they, them, and Christians and not Christians and the government and gun laws and blah, 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 blah. This is what a unloving society without God looks like, dude. Unfortunately. But it was easy, right? We turned our backs on this thing a long time ago, dude. Long time ago. We turned our backs on this, and this is what it begins to look like. So, you can spend your time getting all fired up and posting nonsense and or you can realize the truth, man. The mountains don't care, dude. So, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go water the plants. I'm gonna go nurture my child. I'm gonna go fire up all the saws and make things with my hands. I'm gonna live and I'm gonna work because vacation's long over, dude. Long over, man. Anyway. Use those name tags, dude. Use those name tags, dude. I mean, that's it. It's like, it really probably, if you go down the rabbit hole of this thing, I mean, if you really like, I kind of extra innings on this video, dude. if you really get down to it with the whole pronoun things, it's people desperate to have a name tag. If you really think about it, like, it's just people that want to be acknowledged some way, somehow. We live in a society that doesn't want to acknowledge people for their uniqueness and their beauty and their joy. And to not do that is to inflict mental health upon people. You know, the gnarliest, the most brutal thing you can do to another human being is to ignore them. Like, straight up ignore them. Just pretend they don't exist. So imagine a whole generation that has been ignored, told they don't exist, been fed electronic devices as parents. And you wonder, dude, I watched the video. That's a video game player. They're all video game players, dude. They all are video game players. Souped up on big pharma, no doubt. I mean, I could be wrong on this one, but that is a common thread, is video games and big pharma. But the video games don't. Yeah, probably not on themselves. I've played enough of them. Mix them with psychotropic pharmaceuticals and just bad vibe social media and the constant spewing of polarization. You're gonna get this, dude. So the only real hope is to raise a generation without televisions in your living room. I don't get how people can't wrap their head around what's going on here. It's the freaking televisions in your living room, dude, in your bedrooms. Like I've always said, man, you'll know when the revolution's occurred because there'll be piles of televisions on the interstates. Anyway, this is The Illusion, signing off. Smash the like button. Support the channel if you want, man. And just use the name tags. Be kind to people today. Just be kind to people today, man. Just be kind to people today, dude. All right, I'm signing off. Late.